2 times, 2003 and 2013. 10 years. So, Stanley, you're next 2023.
I'll be retired, man.
You'll be retired? They will bring you back. And I would like to, on behalf of CARICOM and the other directors of culture, the interim festival directorate, let me use this opportunity to congratulate Suriname on an excellent show last night. It was a wonderful opening ceremony. Put your hands together. Come on for Suriname. Especially the lights on the palace. Oh, what a wonderful thing that was. Oh, it was fantastic. We're happy to be here in Suriname, and I want to say that the Grand Cultural Market is a very, very important part of CARIFESTA. This is where, unlike everywhere else in CARIFESTA, this is where the people come together in all walks of life to enjoy themselves in one space. You see, all the other places you go, you watch a play, you watch a dance, you watch different things, 200 people, 100 people, but here, in this space, is a grand cultural market. It's all the people of the Caribbean coming together to drink, to eat, and to enjoy our own cultural products. I'm going to challenge Suriname people, I'm going to challenge all of us who are here. By the end of CARIFESTA, we must have something from each Caribbean country in our homes. How does that sound? So every Suriname household and every Caribbean household of all of us who have come to CARIFESTA should become a regional household. So when anybody comes to your house, you can say, oh, this is from Jamaica, this is from St. Kitts, this is from... Would that be nice?
Oh, wonderful.
So you could probably have a special room. Everybody will therefore construct a special room in their house, which is going to be the CARIFESTA Cultural Market Museum. How does that sound?
Wonderful.
Sounds wonderful.
Yes.
Oh yes, oh yes. Because you see, I want to say, a lot of times we in the Caribbean take things for granted. We take for granted our wonderful climate. We take for granted the fact that we are diverse people coming together and living in one space and living at peace with each other. There are so many places in the world where people do not appreciate their differences, and where the differences between people lead to war and all kinds of problems. When you come to Suriname, Japanese, Chinese, African, Indians, Indonesians, everybody live together in this one space in beauty, fellowship, and prosperity. Let us congratulate ourselves for that. We are the examples of the world in cultural diversity and in peaceful coexistence. That is something we must be glad for. Finally, let me say, all the products, another important thing about CARIFESTA is that and Forbes Burnham said it in 1972 in Guyana when he opened the first CARIFESTA. Culture is a place where the little man gets a chance to be a big man. You see, in our society, everything else, when you think of economics or tourism or all the other areas, you can see the big man and you can see the small man. But when you come to culture, the little man them get a chance to be a big man. Put your hands together for Surrey All Stars. Surrey All Stars, the band understand. You can't go to anywhere in the Caribbean and you don't have little music for you to wind your waist a little bit. That's all. That's all. If you live in the Caribbean and when the music play, you sit down and go, so you're a foreigner. You are a foreigner. If you live in the Caribbean and when the drums start move, you don't move your body like this. You are an alien. You are an alien. Right? I know some of us, I know some of us, when we go to England, or we go to Holland, or we go to France, we go out, we come back, and we're more French than the French, and we're more British than the British, and we're more Dutch than the Dutch. But, well, all of us can walla walla and say what? One sweet, Neti. Remember that. You see, the celebration of our culture is the celebration of our identity. So I want to create in this space and call the Grand Cultural Market the Caribbean space for peaceful coexistence and sustainable prosperity. Because this is where our artisans who make the craft, or artisans who are making the blouse and the skirt and the dress and the slippers and the shoes, all the ordinary people. Let me tell you something. I know I see 2 Jamaican ladies here. See one there, Dawn, how you do? Let me tell you something. I tell Dawn that she not to leave Suriname. She come with one heavy load. I had to help her on the plane with it. I tell her she's to leave Suriname with an empty bag. Because everything will be bought in Suriname. All our people, when the Grand Market closes, we must close the Grand Market, having everybody sold off their stuff and leaving feeling good. Because this is where these people make their economic bread, and we have to support them. So ladies and gentlemen, it is wonderful to be here in Suriname. It is wonderful to be here. We must always remember these spaces. We must always remember the importance of coming together as one people, holding each other's hand. Bob Marley has a wonderful song that says, I remember when we used to sit in a government yard in Trenchtown. Georgie would keep the fire light, logwood burning through the night. And we would cook cornmeal porridge, of which I'd share with you. My feet is my only carriage. I'm not gonna push on through. No woman, no cry. You see when women don't cry, when men work together and share cornmeal porridge, women don't cry. But when men stop sharing cornmeal porridge and start attacking and fighting against each other, the women hold them belly and ball. So for peaceful coexistence, let us live together, share the things together. We've come a long way, Caribbean people. We've come a long way. But Bob Marley again says, don't worry. Because I believe. I said, don't worry about a thing. Said every little thing gonna be alright. Yeah. Rise up this morning, rise with the rising sun. Blessings and honor and peace and love.